Welcome to Peace, Love, and Vape, a vision into the life of vaping. So take a journey with DJ J-Rock and the love of his life, the beautiful Snow Bunny, as they share their everyday life with you, while inspiring the masses to quit smoking and begin vaping. So Vape Nation, the time is here, the time is now, to get up, stand up, and come and throw your hands up, as we bring to you DJ J-Rock and Snow Bunny. Peace, love, and vape!
What is up, guys? DJ J-Rock here, and I'm coming to you today with my vaping story. I joined this group hosted by Jibba and Case and Orion from the Quest Network, and I figured I'd share my vaping story with you. I got my beautiful girlfriend Snow Bunny here, and we run Peace, Love, and Vape over on YouTube. And I started smoking cigarettes when I was 13 years old. And obviously I couldn't buy them at that point. So I was actually at a church camp, and one of the other kids there had permission to smoke, and so they had cigarettes set aside for them. And one of the nights we stayed at the camp there, I was in the tent with everybody, and everybody decided to smoke cigarettes, and so I decided to join in, and I caught a buzz from hell. You're up in the mountains, oxygen's up there, you're smoking a cigarette for your first time, and you're buzzing, and I'm staring at the sky, and I'm going, woo, this is great. So we got back to town, and I remember just wanting to smoke. I was asking my friend if he could get any cigarettes. Let's go to the store, and man, smoking's so great. And I remember after about a week of smoking, all the buzz feeling went away, and you were just addicted. Man, I don't miss that at all. So, at the age of 13, I became addicted to smoking. And I didn't smoke all the time. It was more like a weekend thing to begin with. And we used to get our friends' moms cigarettes and used to steal them from people and do all kinds of crazy stuff to get our cigarettes. And so one day, right after my daughter was born, I was at a haunted house, and there was a guy in the line smoking an e-cig, and he had just a pen style e-cig, and I remember asking him, does that work for you? And he says, yeah, when I use it. And I said, let me see, you hit that thing. And so he takes a big puff and blows out smoke, and I'm like, wow. And so didn't think nothing more of it at the time, but then a few days went by, and it's kind of started to sink in that there was this alternative to smoking. And the person I was with at the time was really giving me a lot of shit about smoking at the time, saying it wasn't good for our kids, it wasn't good for her, she didn't like it, and so I really felt pressured to quit. So I started looking up these e-cigarettes, and I came across YouTube videos, and I decided to order one of these e-cigs from a YouTube video. And so I got a KR808 kit, and I ordered that and got it on the way, and I just couldn't wait. So I actually went out to a head shop and bought what used to be called a 4901, and it was just a piece of junk. And I spent about $150 on stuff for that within the first week, and it hadn't helped me at all. Well, my KR808 came in, and I was already feeling frustrated because I had invested all this other money on this other kit, and it wasn't doing anything. And so I popped this one together, and I took a puff, and I instantly got that buzz again. And I'm like, oh yeah, I think this is going to work. So over the next course of the few days, I still smoked a little bit, but not nearly as much as I used to. And so I'm like, man, this is really going to work for me. And I'm like, but I still want to smoke. So let me take a vape real quick. So I decided to get online, and I searched up vaping forums and stuff, and I came across a forum called Vapor Talk. And so I actually went to Vapor Talk and made an account there, and I was looking over their subjects there, and they had this little area on the side that said, come chat live now. So I jump in this room, and it's full of vapors chatting live, and there's a couple up on the screens, and it used to be on this old program called Tiny Chat. So there's a few people up on the screens, and they're inviting me in, and I'm kind of explaining I'm new, and they're just being so helpful and so, like, genuine to me. Like, I'm this new person in this room, and all these people are wanting to help me out, and they're sending me links, and they're telling me what to do, and they're sending me towards an ego, and I'm going, what's an ego, and what's the difference? I just bought 2 kits, and you're telling me to buy more? No. And they were so nice to me. And that was kind of the big difference for me for vaping, was that all these vapors who had successfully quit smoking invited me in like I was one of them the first minute I was there. And I think from that point forward, it kind of set the tone for me and who I wanted to be as a vapor and in this community. So from that point, we got our ego kit ordered. I stopped smoking, and I was so proud. I stopped smoking for a year, well over a year. I was a year and a half in, and then I got a divorce. And even though I wasn't married, I got a divorce. Yeah, common law. But it pushed me to this point to where emotionally I just wasn't there, and I couldn't charge the batteries. I didn't want to fill the juice bottles. I didn't want to mess with the vaping, and I went back to smoking for a little bit. And I do mean a little bit. Then I went back to vaping, and then I met Rachel, who's also known as Snow Bunny. And she is here with me today, and she's joined in my vaping fight as a no-nick vapor. She's here to support everybody because she believes in what this does too, and she sees the impact, and because everybody treated her the exact same way they treated me when I first came, and it blew her away. And so I guess that's kind of where we are. I was okay with going back to smoking for a little bit. The thing we all have to remember, I think, in this is that we were all smokers, and we all still are smokers, even though we don't smoke. That runs in our blood. It's in our genes to want to smoke. Whether our parents smoked or not, we were addicted to smoking. I was addicted to smoking for 15 years. And for me to be able to break a 15-year habit is a miracle. Like some of the other vaping stories, the Chantix, the gum, the patches, we tried them all. They don't work. You put the patch and put the gum in your mouth and light up a smoke and get one hell of a buzz. And that's what you did. It didn't stop or even really deter. Vaping, on the other hand, is effective, efficient. It covers all the cravings, nicotine, hand to mouth, all the fixations, all the habits that have to do with regular smoking. It solves all those problems with a lot less chemicals. Can we say it's 100% safe? No, probably not. But we don't know. It's beyond me. I'm not a scientist. But I sure do know that it's a lot better than smoking. And we turned this whole thing into helping everybody else. And so we run a video diary, a vaping video diary on YouTube. And for those of you guys that don't know us, make sure you check us out on YouTube on Peace, Love, and Vape. And if you guys have any questions or need any help with your vaping, if you guys are new and just looking to get into this, contact us there. We also have PLVgear.com, and you can use the contact form there as well to get a hold of us. And we're willing to help anybody that needs help with vaping, with information. So if you are looking to get into this, make the move. It's the best thing you'll ever do for yourself and for the people around you. My kids love that I vape. They know that it's not smoking, and they know the difference. And it's been detrimental to my life and to my family. And so with that, peace, love, and vape, everybody. That's my vaping story.